over the jumps. And Gold Story, just 45 seconds from a start here. The money continues to come for Chichester at 225. Stack up. This is a weaker field by virtue of the fact that it does lack a little bit of depth, so you've got to have Honestly in there at 570 and 150. At the top end there, though, there is a bit of quality, and Chichester is certainly one that is expected to go on with it out of this race. He will be one of the last to link forward to as we link up with Tony Lee for the call in race one.
And My Romeo, it'll be the last of them. We're nearly ready to go now. The first of Extreme Race Day, the Bread Express hurdles. Ollie French to the top of the stand. We are ready. Favourite in the centre of the line, the Claret, the Gold Diamond Band. Lovely big strong chestnut horse. Drumkit has the outside gate. He's happy, hits the button, and they're off and racing now. Button's mistake just a little bit slow to begin. Relatively short run to the first and Burkan. All the greys have hopped away well here with Trebling, and over on the inside is My Romeo. Just behind them, honestly, when they settle down into some sort of order, and then the next is Titanifa. A length to Chichester going forward on the outside. Back on the inside, Button's mistake as they walk past us here, and the last is Drumkit. So the three greys showing the way here, and it is Trebling in front. Burkan is second and My Romeo is third. Honestly is fourth on the outside of Titanifa. The next Barton's mistake inside of the favourite Chichester, and a couple of lengths to Drumkit is the last one. Soji Sakai not happy with the pace, and let's Honestly roll along to the lead here now. And a big Honestly gets 2 lengths on Trebling and Burkan. My Romeo goes back to fourth, 2 lengths Titanifa, and then Chichester on the outside as they move past the 1200 metres on this first lap. There's 2 to Barton's mistake, and the last as they rise at the first down the back of the track. Then is Drumkit. So Honestly he's got a little further in front as they go to the next. Oh, he got in a bit close from Trebling, who's 4 lengths away. 2 to Burkan, and then 2 lengths further away to My Romeo. There's 4 lengths Titanifa. Similar distance then to Chichester. The inside is Barton's mistake, and as they go over the next, the one improving over on the outside is Drumkit. So Honestly trying to run them into the ground here is open right up on them now, and works down the side about 6 or 7 lengths in front. Second Trebling on the inside of Burkan. My Romeo's tracking those. There's 3 lengths to Titanifa. The outside of that is Drumkit as they work across the top on this occasion. And then we have Barton's mistake, and the short price favourite Chichester is the last one. So all but a circuit behind them as they're about to come to the top of the straight again, and Honestly with a very big break on them. It still has 8 lengths here on Burkan and Trebling, who travel side by side. My Romeo behind those as they come to the first in the straight, or the leader does. Remainder of the field getting over it now, and then we have back behind My Romeo is Titanifa, Barton's mistake, Drumkit, and Chichester is the last one. Oh, he ploughed through that one a little bit, this leader, but with a circuit to make it is Honestly with a big break on them now. 12 lengths in front and getting further away. A circuit to make. Second Burkan, Trebling the inside. There's 6 or 7 lengths to My Romeo. Drumkit trying to improve around Barton's mistake, Titanifa. Well, Chichester's going to need to be special. He's 3 lengths off last, but as they race over towards the 1400 metres, and Honestly still with a nice break. Jean Andrew very patient on Burkan second. There's 3 lengths to Trebling, just losing a touch of ground at that point. 5 lengths My Romeo, the outside Drumkit. There's 3 lengths further away to Barton's mistake, Titanifa, and Chichester is last as they look to pack up a little down the back of the track, and Honestly with still a reasonable break on them to the first down the back. Up and over it from Burkan is 5 lengths away. Similar distance Trebling now. Drumkit is starting to make a bit of ground, and then behind those is My Romeo, 1000 metres to go, and then Barton's mistake, Titanifa, and Chichester will have his backers very worried as they run to the third down the back of the track, and Honestly still in front. About 3 lengths on Burkan, who's trying to close. There's 8 lengths to Trebling and Drumkit on the outside of the 800 metres, and then 7 or 8 further back to Barton's mistake. On the inside is My Romeo. Chichester will need a miracle to win this, and Titanifa's dropped right out of it. These two have got it to themselves past the 600 metres. Honestly with Burkan trotting up alongside of it. Burkan and Honestly little between them as Burkan takes over, coming to the home corner from Honestly, and 15 lengths away. Barton's mistake, Chichester, is now starting to make a bit of ground as they come around the home corner, and have a look at one full of running here. Burkan 2 to clear, 300 metres to go. Comes to the second at last from Honestly, who is trying very hard. 15 lengths away. Barton's mistake, Chichester is getting up inside of that. The last here, and Burkan comes to it now, up and over it from Honestly, holding down second. Chichester is getting to third. And then Barton's Mistake, Burkan from a Brave Honestly, but Burkan has been too good here. Honestly second, Chichester has done pretty well to get third. He'll be all the better for that experience there. Then Barton's Mistake, and then Treblik, Titana for My Romeo, and Drum Kid dropped out to be the last in. Well, he travelled as sweet as a nut all of the way. This one, number 2, Burkan, for 10 and $1.30 for the place. Well, he's brave, honestly. Tried hard, didn't it? Burkan was going to run away by 10 or a dozen in the home straight around the home corner. Honestly, he has tried very hard. A long way back to Chichester. Didn't really jump that well. Just a second jumping assignment, and he has obviously improved from that first up effort. But no worries, the 2 in the first of the day here, Luke.
Thanks, Tony. Good performance it was. A case of proven race day experience over hurdles against the horse with the reputation, but without the experience, and experience has certainly triumphed here. Burkan, who had competed in good fields all season throughout the winter, the Wellington Hurdles, the Grand National Hurdles, gains the second jumping win of his career. Nice ride it was too by Gene Andrew. Good effort by the horse, having to lump the second biggest weight in the field of 64.5 kilos. Ridden right out to the line. Let's get the call.
4-1-9. Horses to weigh. 2, 3, 5. 4-1-9. Margins 3.5 lengths, 13 3/4 lengths, 10.5 lengths. Winners time 4:13.94. Horses to weigh 2, 3, 5. 4-1-9.
Pretty polished display.
Burkan victorious for trainer Gary Vile, rider Gene Andrew, and owners MG and NW Candy. Well done. Some good runs in behind too, as Tony mentioned. Honestly was gallant after going away to that big lead and hitting a couple of those jumps pretty squarely. Has fought on courageously, and Chichester, so much better for that experience, has done pretty well in the finish to get third after being a mile out of his ground with a lap to go. Number 2, Burkan, paid $4.10 and $1.30. Honestly second at $1.60, and Chichester $1.20. 2 and 3 Quinella paid $9.20. The trifecta of 2, 3 and 5, which I think from memory was tipped in 1 by Tony Lee, $33.70. We'll have a quick look at the market for race 2. It does begin a treble on race